Yo! What's going on, everybody? Looks like we got, I don't know, 60 people in here right now, something like that. How was everybody's weekend, first and foremost? Make sure all my settings are good over here. What's up, Honky Stonk? All right, let me get a P&L. Sorry, give me a moment, guys. Trying to get everything all sorted out here. Okay. There we go. All right, so good evening, Mock, Mason, Fletcher, Pieter, Kevin, Kyle, Running on Empty, Brain, Roman, Last Gig, Squanto, Impulse Waiver. Let's see, Relaxing Studio, Thanasis. So how are we feeling tonight, guys? We're going to do something a little bit different this evening. As I said, what was the last stream? Thursday night? Yeah, Thursday night. So I have purchased a 50K starter plus evaluation from my funded futures. So that's the account that we're going to trade this evening. However, caveat, you guys are going to be the ones actually trading this evening. I'm actually not going to be doing much other than saying a price, selecting a price to execute from, and we're going to run a standard 2-mini contract position, right? Okay, from the price, you guys are going to have two options, either long or short from the price that I designate. At 10 points in profit, one contract will come off. The second stop will move to break even. Okay. The second one we're going to let run. Here's my plan. Here is my plan with this account. If the account passes the evaluation portion, okay, I will pay myself back for the account purchase, obviously, right? Okay, $108, I think, is what it cost. If it generates profits, we're going to sink the money back into you guys. So all profits earned from this account will be given back to the community. Whether it be cash incentives or evaluation purchases or what have you, you guys will be able to keep all the profits from this account. And my plan is to, every Sunday evening, have this account running until it fails, which it could fail tonight, right? There's no DLL on this account. There's zero drawdown on this account. You could blow it tonight, right? So you figure 2 contracts at 10-point stops, that gives you roughly 4 full goes at it this evening. Majority's going to win on the vote, and that's how we're going to run this thing. So you guys are in complete control this evening. I'm not going to have any say whether it goes long or short. All I'm going to designate is a price to execute from, and then you guys will tell me either long or short. We'll run a poll. We'll let it run for a minute, and then we'll see if we can pass this thing. On the Starter Plus plans, they do have a 50% consistency rule. So the profit target is $3,000. However, we can only earn $1,500 tonight. So we could do that in one trade with 2 minis, right? We're looking at roughly 35, 36 points on NQ. All trades will be placed on NQ. But yeah, this is your guys' opportunity to shine. Let's see how good of traders that we have in our community. I think we have some pretty good ones. But it incentivizes you to not just mess around, right? What's up, Rice? How are you? Megamind, welcome. Jeff, welcome. But yeah, so I have Mason doing the polling this evening. We'll let the polls run for 60 seconds, 120 seconds, however long it takes. We'll see what the engagement is as far as that is concerned and how long it's taking people to vote. However, all the profits that are generated, if we do get to the funded level and start earning money from this thing, it's all going to go back to you guys. So you guys are incentivized to perform well. We have to put a stop loss in, Megamind. Otherwise, this could get out of hand really quick. Especially on too minis. It could be one trade and done. And we're hoping to run this idea for a little bit, right? So we're going to go 10-point stops with 2 minis. That's kind of how I would trade an evaluation anyway. So it's structured the way, almost the way that I would trade. But let's see. No, Megamind, we're not getting rid of it. Not for the thrill. The rest of the chat probably wouldn't agree with you either, because there is something in it for them. So, what do you guys think? Chat, let me know. How do you feel about trading this account and trying to pass an evaluation and then you guys get all the profits? W, okay. Right, you're already long. All right, it looks like Yo Jim wants to take a nap. All right, it looks like everybody's on board here. Looks like everybody's on board here. Okay, guys, so we have a block. I will leave, obviously, up what we have up. We're on a 1-minute chart here. Let's see. We're coming up on the 8 o'clock hour. So, Mason, let's... we got 100 people in here. We'll wait a little bit. We'll wait till a little more people file in before we take a trade. But I will give you guys plenty of time to answer. Give Mason plenty of time to pick a trade. Or put a poll up, and then you guys will have plenty of time to answer. And then I will just place a limit order at that said price. And we'll roll from there. So hopefully, hopefully, we are 50% of the way through an evaluation after this night. There is no DLL on this account, so you guys could blow it as well. I haven't called a level yet, Megamind. We're waiting. Yeah, Rice. I mean, I'm going to wait until it gets up into my level here, and we'll see what happens. Are we the... Pretty much, Yo, Jim. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are going to have complete control tonight. But there is incentive, right? If this account passes and it starts generating some money, you guys will be the beneficiaries of said profits on this account. And I will keep this account 100% fully transparent so that you guys know exactly how much you've made or lost. Megamind, we're gonna have to do something off of YouTube for that. So I'm not sure whether it be Venmo or you know, Cash App or whatever. We'll figure that out. You gotta pass the account first. You gotta pass the account first. Megamind's over there already thinking about how he's spending the money. So how are we doing, guys? How was everybody's weekend? Let me know. You need that Lambo. Well, you're going to have to convince the chat. Megamind, you're going to have to convince the chat. Alpha Ticks? No, Roman, I haven't checked out Alpha Ticks. Kevin, you're short in queue. But I think this could be fun, right? Like, we'll see what it builds to. It's a good way to give back to you guys as well. I like the engagement that we've had on the channel recently. You know, a lot of new people here. A lot of people that are just finding us for the first time. So I wanted to involve you guys a little bit more, and this is a good way to do it, right? It'll keep you guys engaged, and we'll have the opportunity to make some money along the way. All right. Asia session has opened. Yeah, Roman, there's all sorts of new props popping up all over the place these days. What is this block up here above 300? That's my question. 41. Okay. What's up, DS? How are ya? Let me go ahead and move the quantity up to... All right, we are set to go. For those of you that are just tuning in, we are doing something a little bit different tonight. You guys are involved. We're trading a 50K starter plus evaluation with my funded futures tonight. Relaxing Studio. We're kind of at an area right now where I'm thinking about it. I just want everybody to get in here so that we can actually do it. It looks like interest is a little bit higher. What's up, Futures Forever? How are you? You've been long since 213? I mean, that's a good entry. That's a good entry. What's up, Fletcher? Tim, how you doing? Amon, target is 65 at the moment. Okay. Looks like everybody's already trading. You guys are at the charts quick on Sunday at the open. I haven't even thought about taking a trade yet. What's up, Stefan? The Nightbot will periodically update with rules for this little game that we're gonna play. What's up, Chief Pepsi? All right, guys. So I'm going to say, because we're executing 10-point stops. So I'm gonna say 23,270. We'll get the first trade in here. That'll allow me to put the stop either at 280 or 260. Would you like to go long or short? Mason, go ahead and get that poll going for us. We'll try to get a trade nice and early for you, for you early birds that are here during the stream. 23,270 long or short? Hang on, Powell. He's going to put up a poll. And we'll run this poll for 60 seconds. So everybody get your vote in. Yeah, Relaxing Studio. I see your worry, right? Unfortunately, there's no way to do that in the moment and get a poll out and answers, because then a few minutes have gone by. So unfortunately, this is the best way that we can do it. Relaxing Studio, it's 23,270 because you got 10 points on either side of my levels. That's why I chose that level. We have to have like strict criteria in place, unfortunately. So we can't, this is the best way that we could come up with to do this type of idea. There's no other way to do it because everybody's going to have a different opinion. It's just going to turn into chaos if we don't have some sort of structure to it. All right, Mason, go ahead and close that poll. All right, so it looks like we're going long from 23,270. 2 contracts. See if it'll even let me take the stop yet. Nope, not yet. Oh, yeah, it did. All right. All right, so take profit 1's going to be at 10 points. Once the first contract gets taken, my stop on the runner will move to break even. And then the second runner, if it gets there, will be taken off at 306. So we'll just target the pivot, resistance 1 pivot at 306. So this is possibly almost, if it all goes correct, this could possibly almost have the full $1,500 in it. So it'll look something like this. Well, good luck, chat. The trade is there. If it never gets taken, it never gets taken. We'll adjust. I've seen other traders do this on their streams with zero structure, and it was almost an immediate fail. So I hope this is a little bit better. Mega Mind, you demand a recount? Nothing, Assis. There's no short. The chat selected long from 23,270. We're not in a position yet. Yeah, Rice. I remember when he did it. It was just a mess, right? He was like 1 for long, 2 for shorts, and it was just random market orders all over the place. So it was obviously was an immediate fail. So we've tried to put in some rules and some structure. So that to eliminate a lot of that noise, right? Whereas I'll just select a price. You know, if it wants to keep going up, there is some interest above, almost at the full target on the runner. So we'll see what happens. Oh, I would too. I would too, Mason. I'd love to see this thing get to a payout. Like I said, guys, like there's incentive for you to perform well, right? There's incentive to take it seriously. You guys get all the profits from this account, 100%, minus, you know, the evaluation cost that I spent to do it. But this is your guys' account. And we'll probably have some hiccups along the way here as far as this goes, too. But, I mean, this is a way for you guys to earn something, you know? That has a little bit of structure where it's not just, hey, long or short right now. Press 1 or 2 in the chat and it's just chaos. And if it falls back to central pivot, we'll reevaluate. But we're not even in a trade yet, so just be patient. Yeah, I am what I am. Yeah, it's a big earnings week this week. Last gig, because it's dead smack in the middle of a level. That's why I chose it. And with our stops running at 10 points, because my levels are 20 points wide, it works out well. Easy to define the stop, easy to define the take profit. You know, it's either going to go up or down from there. So it makes sense to me structurally. Yeah, Mike, this is what happens during my streams. Like, I go live, there's all sorts of movement for those 2 hours before I go live, and then I go live and volume just dies. it just absolutely dies. Then we reevaluate Megamind. We get rid of the trade. If it goes back down towards central pivot, like back down to 240, I'll take the trade off. There will be no trade. I'm not just going to let it sit there all night. The plan is to try and get a trade in. But my plan is also for me not to have any influence over it either, or no decision-making process other than picking the price to execute from. Robin, you want me to tell some guy named Josh that he's not profitable? Josh, you're not profitable. I don't even know who Josh is. Hello, Josh, by the way. Megamind, look, you're executing at an area where you should be executing from, right? Whether you're long or short, it is an area of interest. It is an area that you should be executing from. Because George, then I'm going to have people in the chat saying, hey, you need to pull your stop down to 20 points. It turns into chaos. It turns into chaos. I've watched other streamers attempt to do this with zero structure, and it's an immediate fail. An immediate fail. And turns into complete chaos. So I have to do something where there's structure. This is an easy way to do it, right? Dead smack in the middle of a level. Should get traded. That price should get traded. And if it doesn't, then we adjust. What's up, Indian Burn? We're not in a trade yet. The chat has chosen the trade 23,270 long, 2 minis. I wouldn't have been in a trade just yet. Let's put it that way. I would have waited for something a little more than just straight sideways at 260 for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. No, we're not in a trade yet, Roman. The poll will say what the trade idea is, and then you guys, the majority rules, but you guys answer in the polls, and whatever the majority selects, long or short, is the trade that I'm going to get into. We're going to run two minis, right? This is a 50K starter plus My Funded Futures account. If we pass, all the profits go back to you guys. Yeah, Mo. Yeah, 260 was. That's why I picked 270, right? Now, do I anticipate this thing passing from what I've seen in the past? No. It's basically, I even said to Mason, I'm like, well, here's $108, probably gone, but... Roman, no, it'll be, so like, it'll be in the form of like giveaways, like cash incentive giveaways, but it'll have to be random, right? Like I want to be able to give at least enough for an evaluation cost. It's possible, Megamind, yeah. Even if they vote wrong, they still get something. Yeah, of course. What's up, Chris? Megamind. Eval giveaways using my affiliate links. I don't have it, so we don't have any free accounts with any of our affiliates. So it would be me basically purchasing your eval is what it would end up being, or just giving you cash. You'll take the Lambo? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think they can going short. That's why we have to figure out some other option. I see streamers doing cash giveaways, but I don't think it's in, because they consider that like purchasing subscribers, right? Yeah, Mr. Beast, I think, is the one who kind of ruined all that. I mean, yeah, we're not giving away cash. Yeah, going short. It's not. There will be nothing as far as YouTube is concerned here. Chick-fil-A gift cards. Yeah. Give you a week's worth of Chick-fil-A. No, Tuck, we're not short. We're not in a trade right now. The trade is set up, though. We got a buy stop sitting at 270, 2 minis. The entry will be 23,270, Roman. It will be 23,270. It's gone in as a buy stop because it's above current price. But this is the entry. 23,270 long. First take profit is at 10 points. The runner is up at 23,306. It might not get there, Roman. We'll see what happens. Like I said, guys, we're still toying around with everything. Like, this is the first trade we're trying to get into. So we got 181 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you're new here, we're doing something a little bit different. We're allowing the chat to select the trades. All I'm doing is selecting the price to execute from. We'll run a poll every so often. It's a brand new 50K starter plus my fund and futures evaluation. Any profits will go back into the community. Yeah, Zinzin, the channel's doing really well. The channel's doing really well. Like I said, I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked about everything. I just can't believe what's happened. Yeah, it might take a while. It might take a while for us to get triggered. But we'll see what happens. I mean, there is interest higher, right? Like, there is a 40 or 50 block up here at 305. But yeah, guys, even more reason to not copy my trades. You will get wrecked. In fact, let me look structurally what we got here. Amon, it was after the 15% promo that they got going on right now. It was 108. Yeah, Pyre. The memes from that that's crazy. I mean, they're definitely gonna lose their jobs, for sure. That was crazy. Oh, I'm on. It's nice. Like, my fund of futures is a good prop. Oh, Pyre, the CEO already resigned. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they were forced to, right? Oh, 100% Pioneer. Yeah, the board definitely had a meeting over that. They definitely had a meeting over that. You kidding me? They posted a message saying the behavior wasn't... I mean, would you guys rather I execute from 260? You know? See, this is why I selected 270, because if it is going to reject, in my eyes, guys, I thought about this for you, by the way. If it is going to be a short play, it probably won't ever get to 270. Okay? But if it does, your long entry is looking really good. Let's put it that way. So I'm hoping to give a little bit of an assist here. Can't change the plan. Yeah, I agree, Flow State. I really can't do much from this point on, and unless price goes back to 240. If price goes back to 240, we'll pull that trade idea off and we'll reassess here. I'll pick a price lower. Yeah, Marcel, but we can't. Here's the thing: we can't just take the word of one person in the chat, right? Like, that's what we can't do. Unfortunately, right? We have good traders in the chat, and I would love to be able to just execute off what one person says, but it's got to be the majority. It's got to be the entire chat. Yeah, Flow State. Like, I'm looking at really anything below 245. Luminous, I'm in the business of blowing accounts, so I'm long. Mystic Rick, definitely wrong chat for that exclamation point. Mo, I think you got Google and Tesla both reporting this week. Megamind, no, not yet. I like where the long is. Like, that entry seems most logical for at least the TP1 to get hit if it does get traded, but also to never get tagged if it's a short. Relaxing Studio, I'm in Kentucky. All right, Scott, question. What do you wait for to make an entry off the levels you have normally? You've been struggling finding a good entry. See, a lot of it is discretionary, Scott, but a lot of what I look for, like, nobody knows what the market's going to do with 100% certainty, right? But what you'll notice after watching charts for a long time is candlestick-wise, you're looking for, like, hammer candles right at the level. So, like, wick and reclaims. Like, say price was coming down into this 260 level. I'd look for an extension, say, down to 250 and a quick reclaim above 260. And buyers to start stepping in over here on the DOM. You know, see a lot of aggressive selling down through that 260, and it to get all that heavy selling to get absorbed. But that would just be one example of something that I do look for as prices trading at the level or around the levels. Mystic Rick, no, you're not. Well, we don't have any command for exclamation point Cove Trader. Oh, okay. All right. I was confused. I was like, wait, definitely wrong chat. Oh, cheers, Scott. What's up, Happy? How are ya? Yeah, like, look, guys, I'm gonna go to the daily here just to show you. It's been almost 3 straight trading weeks of completely sideways action. Yeah, we've pushed new all-time highs here and there, but it hasn't had any real aggressive move to the upside. So we could be in store. I mean, let's look at news. What do we have on tap this week? We've got earnings, obviously. Earnings season, the heavy part of earnings season is kicking off. Tomorrow morning before the bell, we've got Verizon. You got 6-month bill. Nothing really tomorrow. Tuesday, you got Powell speaking an hour before the opening bell. You got Coca-Cola, GM. You got Lockheed Martin that morning. And then that's really it. Texas Instruments at the closing bell. You got Google on Wednesday at the closing bell. You got Tesla at the closing bell. IBM. Let's see what's Thursday. Thursday is Intel at the closing bell. And then Friday, not much of anything on Friday. So it's like the middle of the week is packed with earnings. So annoyed with this drop. All right, we got about 200 people in here now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're doing something a little bit different on the stream this evening. The chat is going to be choosing my trades, or at least the direction of the trades. Unfortunately, to have some sort of structure, I kind of have to name a price to execute from, and then the chat's going to decide majority rules, whether I'm long or short from that price. Currently, they have selected 23,000, or well, I have selected 23,270 to execute from, and they have chosen to go long from that price if price gets there. So we currently aren't in a trade, but the trade is set up for executions. Yeah, guys, if you could, thanks, Zenzen. If you could, smash that thumbs up button for me for the YouTube algo. Also, if you're new here and want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Can't thank you all enough for tuning in every night. It's been an amazing ride we've been on, huh? Been a rapid tsunami of subscribers recently. Not sure I deserve it, but it's been crazy. Can you put the Patrick from SpongeBob Airhead? SpongeBob SquarePants, you mean? I'm not sure, Megamind. I think you could do it. There are some blocks up here, right? Like, so there is a likelihood that we do get up to 300. A Patrick Airhead emoji. No, Megamind, I think you got to do it on your end. You got to go to your YouTube profile to change that picture. Roman, when you see wicks to the downside or the top side? Wicks get run, right? Keep that in mind. So like generally when you see a lot of wicks like this, you'll see, so because the wicks are to the top side here for me, that means there's buying pressure that's getting absorbed by sellers here at this price. Generally what you're going to see is almost like a bull flag setup where price will slowly come down and then the buyers will step in at a lower price, like maybe 250 to 240 to 250, and probably push this thing up through that level. Unless we're range bound, unless the market is completely imbalanced, then it'll fall down back down to these lows. Like if we completely fall off and fall back to central pivot here, I'll probably ask you guys, do you want to execute short or long from 237, you know? Because then we probably aren't getting that move up. Nahal, that's the whole premise of the stream tonight. Chat's choosing the trades. Nahal, yeah. So I purchased a 50K My Funded Futures Starter Plus plan. If it's passed, all profits from that will go back into the chat somehow, one way or another. So I will keep none of the profits from this account if you guys pass this account. All profits will go back to you guys. So there's incentive to perform well, in other words. We can only make 1,500 a day. So just keep that in mind. This one trade will be very close to that if it hits full target on both contracts. But we're trading 2 minis. Stop is going to be 10 points. There is no daily loss limit on this account. Profit target is $3,000, but we can only make 50% of that per day. So 1,500 is max profit. But this account, I will only trade with you guys. I'm not going to trade this on my own. So you guys have full control here over this account. To a certain extent. I mean, I kind of have to pick the price that we're executing from. Otherwise, it just gets chaotic. But yeah. Luminous, you're hoping we're coming down to 242. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's definitely interest to the top side, right? Like you've got a block here in the mid 60s, you got a block in the mid 70s, you got a block up here near 305. No, they're not massive, right? The biggest orders on the books are actually to the downside below 23K. I think this is close to a 400 block down here. And at 23,050-ish, I want to say the block down here is maybe 200. So it looks like somebody is anticipating some downside at some point. I don't know when that's going to happen. But if we got big players having earnings this week, it could be fairly range bound until that happens. Is what I'm thinking. You know, much like we've seen for the last couple weeks, really on both the ES and the NQ. Josh, go long. This is not financial advice, he says. We're trying to go long just from a higher price. All right, so Mason, what I want you to do right now is run another poll, just in case we do have the sell-off, and ask the chat long or short from 240. Just in case. Because if we get down there first, I'd rather get a trade in. And then what I'll do is I'll set up that trade as well. And then if one gets triggered, I'll before the other. I'll get rid of the other trade for the meantime. I know, Mason. I know. VWAP fan. Yeah, I have no idea where VWAP is. Is that 63.37? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where central pivot is as well. All right, Mason, go ahead and close that poll. Looks like it's going to be another long entry. It looks like we got a lot of long side traders. All right, another long. All right, I'll have to be quick. Yeah, Mason, Chad chooses the trades tonight. You don't vote, Thanasis? All right. We'll see what happens. If this one gets triggered, I'll pull these limit orders down and get rid of this trade. Mason's like, what if I entered into? Mason, this is what we're trading tonight is a 50K starter plus evaluation with my funded futures. Any profits go back into the chat if it gets funded and earns and gets to pay out. Hopefully we catch a trade. Honestly. Market's just kind of died since I went live. I feel like we've only traded, what, 7 points of price? No, Nahal, you don't need to pay me. You don't need to pay me. That would be a terrible game, wouldn't it? Yeah, streamer makes chat pay his losses. No, the evaluation cost me $108. Moxie, you think it'll go under 240? I mean, I think it could. I do think that that 230 area would. I mean, structurally, this makes sense, right? Like, if it's going to break down below here. Hey, thanks for the membership purchase, Chris. Make sure that you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile, and you'll have access to my pre-market trading plan. Pre-market trading plans on Level Up. Oh my gosh, how come every one of my streams lately has been like this, where price just, it was so good when we moved to Globex, right guys? Like, price was moving around nicely. We were able to catch some trades. The last like week and a half to 2 weeks of these Globex sessions has just been awful. Awful price action. Can't do anything with it. Yeah, Rice, like it's been, it feels like summer trading, right? Like it feels like summer trading. Yeah, Bailey, all-time highs are, well, they're slow during Globex. Yeah, Relaxing Studio. This is, like, guys, this is slower than slow. For those of you that are new here, like, new to trading, summer is generally a little bit slower than the rest of the year. However, this is as slow as I've ever seen it. I mean, this is like trading in 1998. Like, this is the horror stories that I heard about trading in, you know, a long time ago. Koba, we will be bullish from now on. Yeah, this is bad. Vivek, no, I'm not in a trade yet. I'm not in a trade yet. This is chat chooses my trades tonight too, by the way. So definitely don't copy my trades. You probably will get wrecked tonight, because it's hard to like, this is a hard concept to try and do, just because the market is so, you know, there's a delay on the stream of 9 seconds, which is why I kind of have to pick a price and just say, hey, do you want to go long or short from here? Yeah, don't. Yeah, don't. But I thought it would be a good way to involve the chat, you know, and they have something on the line. Like, all profits from this account, if it passes and gets funded and gets to payout, will go back into the chat. We'll go back into you guys. Jenna Nutty Bar did this too. Was it a complete failure? I've seen other streamers try to do it, and it was a failure. Immediate failure. So we're trying to have some sort of structure in place so that it's more reasonable than what I've seen. But I'm talking, I know when Trades by Matt did it a few years back when I was watching, it was maybe 20 minutes the account lasted. Maybe. Before it failed. Had to change your tick chart to 50 ticks. Oh, so he selected one trader to choose the size, and that was a bad idea. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, that's why we're trying to do the poll idea. So it's just basically... it's majority rules, you know? But I have to be able to select a price to execute from so that you guys can kind of analyze things really quick, put in a vote, and then majority rules. That's the best way I could come up with to do it and have some sort of structure in place rather than just, hey, market buy, market sell from here. Rich Girl Mel, you think you're too impatient, too scared for overnight? Globex is different, right? Like, I never used to trade overnight sessions at all prior to starting to stream during that time period. So it's a little bit different for me as well. I'm still getting used to it too. So don't be disheartened, Rich Girl Mel. It's not the same as trading RTH at all. It is not the same. Not even remotely close. But it sure would be nice if price would move here. That's for sure. You would have to be entered to be the trader of the day, and that person choose everything. The account was gone by the end of the week. Jenna. Wait, so they got to select their size and everything? Yeah, that's just too much. It can act either way, right? It can act either way. If there's a bunch of orders stacked in one area, you don't know if those are actual entries into the market or if they're take profits, right? The only way you would know that is if you had been paying attention to the books and seen that same amount of orders execute from somewhere else. So it can act either way. It can blow right through all those orders, or it could act as resistance. You just kind of have to watch either time and sales or something like Dom Surface to get a good read on what's actually happening at those prices. Like, you can clearly see we have orders stacked higher, right? All the way up into 305, closest to current price. Right, okay, yeah, that's the one thing I didn't want to do, right? Because then other people are going to get upset. So we just kind of have to go majority rules and just go with the majority. Whatever the majority says is the trade we have to take. I love how price is literally 50% between either entry right now and is just sitting there. I love it. Yeah, Rugkit, we thought about it over the weekend. Like, a lot of thought went into how we were going to do this, and this was kind of the best way we could do it. Price fears us, Indian Burn. We'll see. I mean, I like both entries, right? I do think if we do get up to 270, you're probably going to 280 at least. So we're probably going to make at least $200 on that first contract. The runner target is all the way up at 23,306. Like, we still got time to work our way up there. Market makers are watching the chat. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just thought with, like, I could kind of tell when we opened up, when it was like a 20-point range right there at 6 o'clock Eastern, when the markets opened, that it probably wasn't going to be a very volatile night. Yeah, Brainy, I know. You're stuck in a range. You're just stuck. We're just simply stuck, unfortunately. Yeah, shark trends. I don't even know if the top of the hour is going to bring us anything. I hope so. I'd like to see a trade. I just don't know if it's going to happen. I mean, it is dead. But I will not be trading this account without you guys either. All the trades placed on this will be live on stream. They will be selected by you guys. Yeah, Keegan, I mean, it's dead for sure. For sure. I would definitely not be at my chart still if we weren't streaming. I can tell you that. Oh, are we going to get it? Are we going to get a little bit of movement? Maybe I should step off camera. Should we try that trick, guys? Should I go step off camera for a minute or two and see what happens? Three eternities later. Yeah, this is bad. Char, are we the only ones trading tonight? Buying and selling into each other's positions? Watch both orders fill. I mean... Indian Burn, $30 on a Bitcoin trade right now? Yeah, this is... I don't even know what to do. Full port and go take a shower. Well, I am what I am. Really, it's working for you guys. Marcel, make another poll for now at 220 at 250. I mean, I guess we could. Right? There's a lot of wicks here. So you have support setting there. You have resistance setting there. It's kind of looking like 250. I still like that 260 level a little bit better. It would be nice to get into a trade, though, would it not? Sid, I have no idea right now. Price isn't moving. You can't really get a read on it right now. Pull the trigger. All right, Mason, run a poll. Ask the chat if I should just mark it into a position. First poll. Should I just mark it in? And then we'll run another poll after that. So let that one run a minute. And then we'll run another poll after that. That's long or short. And Emer's like, no market. Jump in the Ninja Trader Challenge. Starts market open tomorrow. 1 day challenge, 1K prize. Wow, $1,000 prize? That's actually a pretty good prize. Slylu, you like the music? The tunes have got you. All right, Mason, go ahead and close that poll. Man, it's close, guys. I don't even know. I can't tell. Wow, that's really close. All right, so no, we don't hop into a trade. Not yet. We let it play out. The chat hath spoken, Mason said. Oh boy, I mean, it's price actually moved there when we were doing the poll. Josh, you're long at 255. Nice. Got a little bit of profit. Oh no, Marcel, 23,250 didn't trigger. That was right there too. How much did that miss you by? 2 ticks? Yeah, Preneur, I was thinking for sure that was going to be a yes, get into it. Mark it into that position. Let's do this. Let's see some action. Andy Murray, yeah. The chats made you proud. Yeah, they made me proud too, actually. Because let's face it, I would not have entered around 250. Anywhere from 250 to 260, I would not have entered. Would not have entered. Too many wicks, too many long wicks in that area. No, that's good. That's good, Tim. Like, right? When you're indecisive like that, they like sit on your hands. What's up, James? My night's going good. My night's going good. How about yours? Oh, Rich Girl Mel, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Like, we've talked about doing a London stream at one point in time, but man, that's 3 o'clock in the morning my time. I don't know if I could, I don't. I would be rough on me. Let's put it that way. It would be extremely rough. Shark, we've got a too many long position waiting to get tagged in at 270. We've also got a too many long position at 240. 280 will be take profit 1, so 1 contract off at 10 points. Runner would come off. Well, runner would move to break even stop after the 10 points. Full target would be 306. So what would that be? 10 plus 36 points. So 46 points. That would be, you know, 900 plus dollar trade if it hits. No, James, the chat would be long. I'm not long. Do not copy my trades. You will get wrecked. Yeah, Kaz, unfortunately, that's the downside to doing this, right? I can't flip around on different charts. Yeah, it might have a fill here. We'll see. We will see. We are close to an entry, y'all. We are close to an entry. All right, guys, we're long 2 contracts. We are long 2 contracts. See if we can get that push up to 280. If we get it up to 280, 1 contract will come off. We'll go to break even on the second. No take profit. Are you kidding me? There's gotta be targets in mind here. Target 24K. We'll see if this one even hits. You know, this could come back to the mid 60s for sure. Could take the full stop. All right. Uh-oh, guys. Might be a big loss right off the bat. No negativity? All right. Here, I tell you what. I'll step off the camera for a minute. If the chat's the only participant against the market makers. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we get at least TP1 here. It could pull back, but I feel like we get TP1. Someday the chat will be the market maker. I mean, the chat's definitely in this trade. That's for sure. All right, so for those of you that are just tuning in tonight, the chat is selecting my trades other than where we're executing from price-wise. I kind of want to see how this plays out, guys. Guys, I want you to make money here. I'm not going to lie. I want to see you make money here. Why are you more nervous about this trade? Daniel, yeah, so if TP1 gets hit, I'll put one break-even stop in so that the trade does not go red. So at 10 points, we go break-even completely. There's definitely interest higher here. There is definitely some interest higher. Whether it gets there, I don't know, but you can see the blocks sitting up here around that 280 mark. I don't think we came all the way here to not grab that. But, so I think you're in a good spot. Pyder, you scout for 120? All right, nice. This looks very bullish to you, but you've been long for hours, Eric says. Yeah. Yeah, flow state, I think we go higher, right? There's interest all the way up above 300 even. It's just a matter of can we withstand, you know, the 10-point pullback? Can we avoid the 10-point pullback off that aggressive little push through 260? I mean, I'd like to see one more aggressive push up to 280. You know, float to mid 280s. Slightly, the music got you. Just so you guys know, I don't even hear the music on my end. I'm in a quiet room, so you guys are the only ones that hear the music ever. No, like the way we have it set up, it's designed for you guys to be successful here, right? Like you're basically in a spot. We're going to be executing in spots where the stops are going to be make sense and the moves should be relatively quick. All things considered. I know I just said relatively quick during this Globex. Oh, nice, Koba. GG's in the chat for Koba. Nice. Take it slow on the funded, but nice. Yeah, we're almost at TP1. So we've almost locked in $200. I'd like to see one more aggressive push through that 280 here. I kind of don't want it falling back, but it looks like you're in a good spot. And if it gets aggressive up to the 90s, I think you might get both contracts. Yeah, Mason, that would be the way it would work though, right? The first one hits big. It's gonna miss by 2 ticks, Marcel. Why would you put that out there? Why would you put that out there? George, it's because the chat's selecting. This isn't me trading. This is the chat trading. And unfortunately, we have to like hold to the rules and the structure. Otherwise, everything just gets chaotic. Oh, we got a big boy buy order at 75 now. Almost 100. So 90 on the buy side at 75. That probably gets tagged in. Oh, cheers, George. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we just have to have, like, maintain some sort of structure. I've seen other streamers try to do this, and it's always just been chaos, and they blow the accounts right away. So in order to do that, we had to put, like, rules in place. If this was me trading, I probably would be break even right now, knowing that 280 could serve as resistance. But we're trying not to play with too many stops here. Oh, Rich Girl Mel. Yeah, on My Fun of Future. So it varies with the different props, how much they charge in commissions. Like some are really small, some are large. It's the way to build in some slippage, kind of. Oh, come on. Just one more little push up and we're out of this trade. One more little push up there. Well, we're not out of the trade completely, but at least we've locked in profits at that point. Daniel, what is the running P&L? Well, this is the first trade on this account, so it's $200. Oh, no. No way. No way does this roll over from here. I think it should wick up. It should wick that 280 at least, is what I'm thinking. Patience, give it an hour, Eric says. Yeah, that's, I mean, I thought 280 was for sure going to get tagged at least. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it pulls back into the mid 60s. I mean, it'd be a shame just to run that high there and pull back. You would kind of want to see it accelerate through, but I mean, you had an aggressive seller here try to push price down. It hasn't really got the push down that it needs, so I think we do need to go higher. $278 is rotational. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, we're in the trade. ES has a short block at 42 and 44. Let's see, where is ES right now? It's at 44. I don't know. I can see the ES back up to 63.53. So another 10 points higher. Like I said, I just don't know how much it's going to pull back here. Big news today for us? What do you mean? James is saying down. Daniel saying to the moon. It should hit. Yeah, Koba. I mean, this should wick 280 at the very least, right? Like, there's orders sitting up through there. I feel like it should wick up there. All right, we got 220 people in. Guys, if you're just tuning in for the first time this evening, welcome. The chat is choosing my trades this evening. So if you see me in a trade, please don't copy my trades. You will get wrecked. We're currently long from 23,270, two minis. This is a 50K starter plus evaluation for my funded futures that we're trading this evening. But welcome to the show. Welcome to the sideways price action. For us, just kidding, no news. Oh, guys. This is brutal. This is brutal price action. I mean, just brutal. What's up, Brainwash? How are you? Oh, I know, Brain. Faraz, no, we would go to break even on that first take profit. So at 280, the second contract would go to break even. Otherwise, we got to leave it. I can't have any control over these trades. And majority rules. There has to be rules in place. Otherwise, it's just chaos. I got one person telling me to do one thing, another person telling me to do another. Unfortunately, we got to stick to the rules. So I can't touch the stop. Luminous, looks like you're no longer in the business of blowing accounts. Nice. I still can't believe we did not wick up there and grab that 280. Entrepreneurs should have agreed on marketing in. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's just $400. I mean, luckily what we're seeing here is a lot of aggressive selling, not really making a big move to the downside. So Eric's kind of right. This is kind of what you want to see. Until there's more aggressive selling actually shoving this aggressively down, you know, you're really good in this position for a little bit. Hey, thanks for the sub, Thumper. Appreciate you. Thumper did not wake up because your target is 278. Oh no. Romeo's like, I thought the line only goes up. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. It's definitely starting to feel heavy. Like it's looking like it might roll over, but if it stalls out here in the mid 60s and goes back up aggressively, Daniel's giving you more anxiety than your own trades. I think Mason said something like that earlier. Like, why am I more nervous about this than I am my own trades? All right. Let's see if we can get that little wick and then a move back up. If not, it's probably going to get aggressive and stop us out, unfortunately. Thumper, you reverse now short? Everybody's flipping short now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, what were we up at one point on that trade? Like 200 and... I don't know, $230, $220? Nah, double down long. No. I mean, with the volume that's in the market tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a bunch of VWAP chop for a while. So I don't know where VWAP is, but it's probably below our entry or below our stop loss. Kev would add here. Yeah, Kev would add here. 23,000. So I'm sitting right on, the stop is right on VWAP right now. James, no, I'm not long. The chat is long. Any trades that you see. Hey, what's up, Sarouge? How are you? Any trades that you see tonight, the chat has selected. So I have no, the only thing that I call out is a price. And then I have zero control other than, you know, where the stop loss placement, it has to be standard. But yeah, James, this account is a 50K starter plus for my fund of futures. If it passes, all profits will go back into the chat. If it reaches payout, that is. So there's incentive to perform well. The chat instead of the chat. Yeah, I am what I... Oh, I saw. Oh, I saw. They were constantly down 40 grand. I saw. Fortunately, if we can get back above our entry here, it's looking prime for another move up, another leg up. So we'll see what happens. But if we can get back above 70... Brain, you added. Adding to the short, Brain? Or like, is everybody short right now on their own accounts? Oh, you're long, Brain? Okay. Azo's long from 260. Okay. Lenny collected on shorts. Okay. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Right? It needs to get back above 270 for sure. Ricky long from 255. Okay, so the majority of you guys are long then. Just from lower. Just could not make that push through 270. Oh, guys. Even when we're in a trade. Even when we're in a trade. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Faraz, you're short from 274. Thumper, you're just flipping back and forth. I mean, I expected a little chop in this area, but I did think that on this move, it would at least wick that 280 with those orders resting here. That felt like the move, but... Shark trends. You mean like hobbies? This is my profession, shark trends. This is how I make my money. Oh, business analyst. Corporate business analyst. Shark trends, yes, I do. When I'm not trading, I cut the grass usually once a week. Yeah, PG. My personal is swing trade based, not so much intraday. Man, we were sitting so good on this trade there for a minute. It looked so promising. And then it just died. Oh, nice, Danny Boy. GG's in the chat for Danny Boy. First payout. Yeah, that's a heck of a feeling. That first payout from a prop is a good feeling. No matter the size. All right, market. Let's do something here. For Oz market right now. Yeah, this is excruciating. Azo, yeah, it does. So there's no intraday trailing on Top Step. It's end of day. But it stops once that trailing drawdown reaches 0. So like on a 50K, once you reach 52,000 on the account, it will stop trailing. But you do still have daily loss limits in place. At least, I believe so. It's been a while since I did a Top Step combine or anything like that. Faraz, because we're still in a trade. We're still in a trade. On the My Fund of Futures accounts, the account info window is a little bit different. So it waits till you're out of the trade in order to update. But once we're out of this trade, that will update. But this is the first trade on the session. So what you see on the daily net P&L, that minus 468, is what we've been charged commissions-wise for the 2 contracts. And once it closes out, we'll get charged that same amount plus whatever the profit and loss is. I mean, come on, Nas, get through 270. Let's go. Yes, sir. I don't know much about him. I've heard mixed reviews on Top One. I've heard, I've heard from some people that they like him. I've heard from other people that it's not been great. Oh, there you go. PG says, she stay away. Yeah, yes, sir. That should be a sign that maybe there's something fishy going on. If their straight to funded is the same price as an eval. Yeah, Danny boy. So when you get in, that goes in as one contract. So you charge those commissions. And then when you get out, that goes in as another contract, another order filled. So yeah, you get charged round trip. So round trip, each one of my trades is $468 per contract. Hoover, yeah, I do. I trade the New York session. I just don't live stream during the New York session. Dog of Wall Street. What have the best straight to funded besides Lucid and Tradeify? I'm not really sure. Who else has direct to funded? Does Bullinox have a direct to funded, guys? I can't remember. Oh, guys, that's not good. You had aggressive buying here get completely absorbed by some selling. I have a feeling this might be a stop out. Prop Shop has direct to funded. I don't know anything about Prop Shop, Thumper. I've heard that name before, but I haven't like done much research. Oh yeah, Brain, this is bad. Like the market is not doing anything. No, probably what ends up happening here is this is what this is looking like to me. This is looking like a little liquidity grab above, and it's looking like it might fall back down. So I'm thinking we probably get the stop. I thought we were going to get the 280 wick, but it just never happened. Yeah, flow state. I mean, it could still hold, right? Like, it definitely could. I mean, it's fully retraced this buy up, though, almost. Right? From the break above 260 is, I mean, that's really close. What did that get down to? 262.75? I'm just not seeing much interest on the buy side yet. And with prices moving down, I feel like it's gonna fall down in order to move up. I was hoping for that 280 wick, like I said, but it's not looking like it's gonna get it. Hopefully it does for you. Faraz, I can't have this much patience. CVD is going down. Golly, it was so close to to TP1 there, though. So close. What did that get within? Got within 3 points, 2.5 points. I mean, come on. Reward the chat. Gold's pulling back now, so might help pushing Q. We'll see. 2 3/4, Marcel. Yeah, that was close. That was close to TP1. That was close to locking in 200 and moving to break even. And now it's looking like it might be a $400 loss. He's going to tweet he's deporting Elon. That would probably send the market crashing if he tweeted that. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it could turn around and still go higher for sure. But I'm just not seeing a lot of buying interest here. And in order to get that buying interest, the market needs to come down. Yeah, John, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty slow. It's pretty slow. Oh, Roman. Roman, what are you doing chasing? There's no reason to chase right now. Price isn't doing anything. All right, guys. Sub count wise, the goal for tonight. What should our goal be tonight? Let's get, we're at 2,328 subs. Let's get to 2,350. Let's try to get 20 more subs tonight. So if you're in the background and want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. My name is Wes, a full-time futures trader. Been trading for 4 years, full-time. We do also have a free Discord. If you're interested in joining, lots of good traders in there. They hang out all trading session, talking trading ideas and whatnot. A lot of hang out in the voice chat as well. If you're interested in live trading, it's called Level Up. We'll never sell you a course or a mentorship or anything like that. Just a free community to hang out and talk trading. Link in the description down below the video. But thanks for tuning in tonight to this chat trade stream. The first trade on this account is not looking like it's going to work out so well. Marcel, there's a trend line at 258. It will stop and bounce. Yeah, unfortunately, that's going to stop us out. I can't go adjusting stops. We got to kind of keep it somewhat mechanical. Yeah, Daniel, I have to. Hey, thanks for the sub, Aries. Appreciate you. Yeah, like we have to stick to the rules. That's the only way that we can do this. Tocho, Tradeify has straight to funded. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is between like the costs and everything for those straight to fundeds. I've never done like a direct to funded. I've always done the evals myself. I mean, evals these days are 1 day and done, or 2 days and done with the majority of them. At like 1/5 the cost. All right, what I want everybody in the chat to do right now is that I want you to spam at Mock in the chat, because he might be falling asleep right now. It is, after all, 3 o'clock in the UK, his time. And I know he's tired, but he said he's going to stay up for this whole stream. So let's make sure he's awake. Everybody at Mock. Everybody at Mock. Everybody keep adding Mock. Yeah. Yeah, tell him, chat. Tell him. Keep adding him. Just keep going. Oh, thanks, guys. That is so funny. Too funny. All right. Man, I feel like we have been in this trade a while. Let's see, when did we get in? 2108. We have been in this trade for 45 minutes, guys. We have been in this trade for 45 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, 45 minutes we have been in this trade. This is wild. And the funny thing is we have a 10-point take profit and a 10-point stop, and we're still in this trade for 45 minutes. Like that's how slow this market is right now. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. Never seen anything like it. Tommy, you've been in that long for 2.5 hours. You might be in that long for a while, my guy. Yeah, you might be in it all night long. Especially if you're long from like, let's see. I mean, if you're long from down here, yeah, you might be in this trade all night. I mean, we're just stair-stepping up. Our stop is actually, now that I'm looking at it, not in a great place. You know, ideally, you'd like a stop below 256. Another 4 points lower. But we can't adjust it. Like, we have to just take this stop. I know, Darth. Like, I know it's in a bad area, but, like, I think we have to keep it where it's at. What's up, Z? Later, Kevin. Enjoy your evening. Vote? What, you want me to pull the stop lower? RC Dad going to stay in a 5-point range until London Open. Gonna get stopped out by $1. I mean, all right, guys. You know, do you want me to pull the stop lower? You're risking another 5 points. I'll move it to 255. So you're risking another $200 on the trade. All right, Mason, run a poll. Run a poll. Should Wes move his stop 5 points lower? Everybody's like, no, 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 no. We'll see. We'll see what the poll says. It's looking like we're not going to move it. All right, Mason, close that poll. Yeah, I mean, there it is. So we're not moving the stop. We're not moving the stop. We just take it on the chin. We would be risking another $200 on the trade. All night missing by 2 ticks. You're longing 258, Marcel says. Well, thanks for being a part of this tonight, guys. I mean, I'm having a blast regardless. I'm having a good time regardless. Like, I hope this bounces here. I just don't know. It feels like the wick below 260 feels pretty inevitable, right? Like, it definitely feels inevitable. On the one hand, it's only $400. However, that'll give us another session to do this, right? Like, because I don't know that we're going to get another trade in after this trade plays out. We'll see what happens. But I think the next entry would be around 260 if it does break down for the retest, and the long or short from 260 at that point. Because structurally, that would make sense to me. But the ES is looking like it's gonna probably pull back into what, like 63.38 is what I'm seeing. Pull early exit. Guys, $400 loss is not that bad. Like, that is easily recoverable. On 2 minis, that is easily recoverable. No, Andres, we are long right now from 23,270. You can always tell where my entry is based on where the P&L line is at. Like, we're really close to getting stopped out here. It'll be a $400 loss if we do get stopped out. The bids are strong right here. Well, I'm actually shocked it didn't wick below 260 there. That little bounce there is definitely scale micros if trades are chat. Yeah, PG the trades are, well, the price isn't chat calls. Like, I call the price, but then they decide whether we're long or short from that price. Well, red candles, I'm not in a trade. Well, I'm not in a trade personally, right? This is the chat in the trade right now. It's a chat trade stream. You have 22. What's up, Trade with John? How are you? Yeah, no, the chat is selecting the trades tonight. This is a 50K starter plus with my fund and futures. Any profits, if this account passes and gets the profits, will be directly put back into the chat. So you guys have incentive to perform well. Oh, I'm good, Trade with John. I'm good. How was your weekend? Relaxing? Enjoy your time away from the charts? Daughter's birthday party wasn't relaxing at all. Yeah, oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. Yeah, Flow State, I don't know. There's still those orders sitting up there at 280, right? Like, this could have just been the bait, but I feel like this gets wicked. Like, I want to say we get wicked at 260 there. I love how everybody's like, buyers stepping in. We moved 3 points. We moved 3 points, guys. Buyers are stepping in. Look at that move up. Big green bubbles. Oh, man. I mean, it is starting to round a little bit. We do have higher lows, higher highs for the first time in a while. Listen to the chat. It's always a huge win. Yeah. I thought it was a good idea. Like, I've seen other streamers do it, John, right? But they don't do it right, where they just like, should I go long or short? Right? And then it's just a market order, and it's just pure chaos. And inevitably, it's a blown account within 15 minutes. So we tried to put a little bit of structure to it. We'll see how it plays out. Man, people are sleeping tonight. People are sleeping tonight. Thumper's like, funny thing is, all that buyer was going for was 3 points. Later, Chris. Thanasis, you think we got in too late? Yeah. Is gold selling off right now? I mean, we'll see. It could grind back up there. Gold's, I don't know. That doesn't look like gold's selling off to me. Nice, Indian Burn. Your Bitcoin trade is up. A pump and dump? Andres? Darth. Yeah, like I'm not this. I just selected a price to execute from, right? And then majority rules. I mean, the trade still could work out, guys. Like, it's not... It could. I do feel like it does wick down, though, first. Monty, that would all depend on what I saw. Like, we're still in a trade right now. Like, we're not... We're only 4 points off our entry. It's not like we're down massively on the trade. If we can get back above 270, I fully expect TP1 to get hit up there at 280. Our TP2 is currently all the way up at 306. But it's kind of rounding where it needs to round for the move. You know, we barely swept these prior lows. So, I mean, it's doing what it needed to do, but it's just not getting any kind of... I'm seeing no aggressive buy-side action. And you kind of want to see the buy-side action. Hey, thanks for the sub, Sean. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, you still are holding the stair-step up pattern, right? That we've had since this. You got step up, step up, step up. There's really no reason to get rid of a long position from lower. So structure is still intact, technically. That structure really doesn't break down until below 255-ish, 254. But unfortunately, our stop is at 260, so we'll see. We'll see if they wick us out of the trade or not. All right, guys, we're on 2,335 subscribers. Let's get to 2,350 tonight, huh? 15 more people. So if you're lurking in the background and want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. We got 226 people in here right now. That's pretty good for a slow market night. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're doing a chat trade session, so we've selected a poll. Thanks, Monty. Appreciate you. We've kind of pulled an entry long or short, so the chat is long from 23,270 right now. Oh, guys, we have been in this trade over an hour, guys. And we have, seriously, we have a 10-point take profit and a 10-point stop, and neither has been hit. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, nice, Indian Burn. Your Bitcoin trades running? Nice. I mean, on the Nas, this is nuts. This is nuts. Tommy, who reports in the morning? I think there's only one tomorrow morning of note. Verizon post tomorrow morning, 6:55 Eastern. So pre-market. It's not really going to affect us a whole lot, right? Yeah, Tommy, the big day's Wednesday. Wednesday at the closing bell is the big day. Yeah, Wednesday should be a good Globex stream, for sure. We should have some volatility. There should be some movement. Yeah, Rami. The chat is long right now. 23,270. 2 minis long. Yeah, it should be pretty volatile on Wednesday Globex. At least let's hope, right? We are trading all-time highs. Things kind of slowed down. We just had another block pop up here in the high 280s. Massey, want to support the channel? Donate $1,000. No, I'm not asking anybody for any money. Not selling a course, not selling a mentorship program or anything like that. No signal service. Just free, a free trading community. That's all. A nice place to hang out. Gonna risk 5.5 points, Sean? Okay. I mean, we are still in this trade, guys. Guys, we have been in this trade forever. We have been in this trade since, what time? 9:08. So an hour and 10 minutes now we've been in this trade. This is crazy. On the Nasdaq, this is crazy. Heyo. Come on. Let's go. Get a 5-point pump and we're like, heyo. Tommy's like, there's a gap to fill at 17K. PG, yeah, the YouTube takes quite a bit, right? Like they take, it's like 30% of all channel earnings, I want to say. They take quite a bit. They take quite a bit. I don't remember the specific numbers, but what's my style? Now we got 230 people in here. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I was not expecting this kind, especially with the market the way it is. I was not expecting this kind of turnout. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. If you're lurking in the background or seeing me for the first time, my name is Wes. If you want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 2,350 subs tonight. We're very, very close to that. Very close to that. But thanks for hanging out. We're long from two minis long from 23,270. Tonight is chat chooses the trades night. Marcel, we only got 26 likes? What? Red candles, I guess also. No, I appreciate each and every one of you, man. You guys are amazing. You show up every night. I can't thank you all enough. Like I said, I'm still overwhelmed. Completely overwhelmed. In shock and disbelief about everything that's been taking place on the channel. And I can't... It's all thanks to you guys. Man, you guys are amazing. Yeah, PG. Yeah, they take a healthy chunk. Like, we don't make anything, really. I mean, we make a little bit, but it's not a lot. It's not like, hey, we can, you know, Mason's a uni student. It's not like, hey, he can quit his job and survive off the YouTube earnings. Sean, yeah. So for the last 2 years, I've been a 6-figure-a-year trader. So yeah, my trading is where I don't personally make anything off the YouTube channel at all. Just so you guys know, I don't personally make anything at all. It all goes to my editor Mason Mock that you saw there in the chat, the guy running in the background. Oh, let's see here. Let me roll through there. A few comments just came through. Let's see. In payouts or personal? Bandit, it's mostly on my personal. Prop payouts, I don't even know what total I'm at. Honestly, I don't really keep track of it, but yeah, on my personal. Thanks, Bandit. Appreciate you. What does it cost to stream? it doesn't cost you anything, PG, right? Like the only cost is what you need, the lighting, the camera. But OBS is free streaming software. As long as you have a PC that can handle it, it doesn't cost you anything to stream. Marcel, I'm one account at a time. I'm not one of these 20 accounts copy trading guys. I think that's a very bad thing that the trading world has instilled into people. You know, newer traders are seeing those influencers post those 20, you know, those copy trading 20 account balances, and that's just not the reality of trading, right? I've seen it ruin some lives. At their own fault, right? Like, they're the ones clicking the buttons. They're the ones deciding to try and chase that golden nugget, so to speak. But at the same time, I just don't think that's just not the reality for most people, right? It's just not. Yeah, exactly, Marcel. Like, the people that do make money off of doing that, right? That actually are profitable and don't like blow accounts and basically just come out break even, taking payouts every now and then. Like, you're looking at a 0.05 percentile, right? That's just not the reality. So it's basically like going to the casino, putting your entire life savings on red and saying, go, you know, go. But good trading looks boring. Right? It just does. You know, I'm usually around if I'm intraday, if I'm day trading, I'm usually around that maybe 3 to 5 trades a day total mark. I'm not one of these people that's hyper scalping the market. I've never been good at it. I tried that in the beginning of my trading journey, and my brain just can't process information quickly enough. So I had to find a strategy that slowed things down for me. And so I settled on, you know, support and resistance. Supply and demand. Something that's easy. Something that where my risk is easily defined and small, but my targets are big. Yeah, PG. Yeah, I mean, well, look, guys, the big boy influencers, like the big guys, they don't have, like, look, their trading doesn't matter to them, right? That's just the reality. Like, it just doesn't matter. Gia, normally I don't have a set risk to reward, right? I have a set risk, but I don't have a set reward. Marcel, full-time trader. So, like, New York session, I don't stream or do anything. I really just focus on my trading in the mornings after I post my pre-market trading plan for the Discord and all that. I kind of tune everything out and take that morning session and try to make my money. And then, well, lately I've been dealing with like back-end YouTube kind of stuff for the second half of the day, and then I stream at night. So this is pretty much this is what I do. This is my life now. Yep, Sean, yeah, that's exactly right. Like, to summarize my trading style, that's exactly what I do. It's exactly what I do. Now I can travel the world, Tommy says. Oh, Sean, I'll throw a surprise RTH stream every now and then. It probably wouldn't be the New York Open. Because this is how I make my money, right? Like, I really need to focus up. Streaming kind of brings in a whole different realm of noise. You got everybody in the chat, you know, saying what they're seeing, saying what they're thinking, kind of influencing decisions. I've learned to trust my reads. Yeah, Ramon, this is bad. And I do much better if I just kind of tune it all out and just focus up, make my money, and then I can be done for the day after a trade or two, right? But I do plan on doing like an afternoon New York session stream at some point. Wow, we were almost break even there, guys. We were almost break even. It almost happened. This is so... Oh, this is so poor. This is so poor. Yeah, Faraz, we are in the same trade. Faraz, this is the same trade. Oh, yeah, Sean, of course. Of course. This week, one day, guys, I am going to do, for one of the Globex streams, you know, if the market turns into a slow chop fest, kind of like what we're seeing now, I will break down, I'll go to a blank chart and show you guys how I do my charting and how I draw my levels so that you could get a general idea about where to start if you're interested in, you know, trading support and resistance, supply, demand. I'll show you how I do it on a smaller scale than going over an entire chart, but we're going to break that down for you, and hopefully we can kind of produce a more long form piece of content out of it as well. Yeah, Eric, I would only be moving it up a point or two, though. If you're asking me, it would be below this swing low if I was to move it. Last gig, it'll be a YouTube video. What's up, Disciplined Trader? How are ya? Oh, nice, Isaac. GG's. GG's in the chat for Isaac. Oh, thanks, Disciplined Trader. I appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words. I'm glad you guys are finding value here. You know, I'm glad you're tuning in every night. Like I said, the reason my channel is growing the way it is because of you guys. You guys deserve all the credit. You guys show up every night. You provide the vibes. You ask the right questions. You know, it's what makes every YouTube channel good. Right? I think a lot of the bigger influencers forget that. The reason they are where they are is because of their chat. Hey, we are back positive on the trade, guys and gals. We are back positive on the trade. Oh, no, wait. We were positive for 2 seconds on the trade, guys. It'd be nice for it to come up here and grab these orders sitting at 280, right? Like, get us, hit that TP1. We can go to break even. We can relax. Risk is off the table at that point. Mason, I'm surprised. Mock, I'm surprised that you are still being a trooper over there. Oh, guys, we are 11 subscribers away from 2,350. Can we get there tonight? I mean, we might be in this trade long enough to be up till London session, the way things are going. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, what time is it? It's 10:30 my time, 10:30 Eastern Standard. No, Ricky, we got 2 contracts on. So 10 points would be contract 1 off, runner to 306, 307. Wow, what a sell-off after getting right to the break even, the smack. Yeah, this is probably where we take the stop out. This aggressive buyer got hung out to dry. I don't know, Daniel. It looks like we're about to get stopped as we speak. Enjoy your evening, Daniel. Wow, that was brutal. I thought for sure we were going to get the pump through there. I mean, I can't imagine us not taking this stop here. I would be shocked at this point if we don't get stopped out. Massey, year 2039. Oh my god, the trade is still going. I know we've been in this thing for an hour and a half now. An hour and a half with a 10-point take profit, TP1, and a 10-point stop, and we've been in this for an hour and a half. We should take the stop. This should wick below 260 here. I can't imagine it not. For us, like I'm dead. Watching from heaven. Trader made. I'm on in queue right now. It's a chat chooses the trade. So this isn't necessarily me long. The trade that you see is not me taking the trade. I'm executing it. There we go. We took the stop. Did that even get to 60? All right. So that was a $400 loss. 409 after commissions. 409 and change. Let's make sure we don't have any orders on here. All right. Well, first trade was a loss. After an hour and a half of sitting in the trade, that was a grind. That was a grind right there. That was crazy. Watching it reverse now. Yeah, you're probably right. Bounces 260. Long now, Aaron T says. Yeah, that would be about what happens. Stop loss, better entry. Yeah. All right, Mason, pull. Should I immediately get into another trade, chat? Yeah, Powell, I don't know if we'll Trader Mate, I'm on Quant Tower trading platform. This is Quant Tower. Oh yeah, TraderMate. It's not Bookmap. This is the DOM surface, so it's Quant Tower's version of Bookmap. No new trade. Good night, guys. Good luck. Man, everybody's long biased tonight. What is going on here? Time to revenge trade, YOLO, Rob says. I mean, it's your guys' account, right? Like, granted, I'm the one who purchased it, but keep in mind, it is your account. Mason, actually delete that poll and say should. Ask if I should get into another trade, not if I should go long or short. Just get rid of that poll. We'll see if they even want to be in a trade, because this is their account, right? I don't want to sit here and just sling trades if that's not what they want to do. Right? Do they want to make the account last, or do you want to blow it in a night? Because if we get into another trade, guys, we're probably going to be in the trade a while. Oh, we are so close, guys. 6 more subs, and we are at 2,350. Unbelievable. Even on a slow night, you guys show up. 5 contracts long and hold? What? Oh my gosh. Okay, let that poll go for a couple minutes, Mason. Let that poll go for a few minutes. Hey, what's good, Obaid? How are ya? Lenny, you're short this week? I mean, I wouldn't hate a little bit of downside. I wouldn't hate a little bit of downside at all. Oh my goodness, you guys are going to make me get into another trade, aren't you? You guys are going to make me take another trade. We are going to be streaming all night long. This is the chat account, right? Like, just keep that in mind. Oh my goodness. All right, give me a second, guys. Oh my goodness, we're taking it. Right, y'all are on well callers. Trade in Bitcoin. Can't wait this much again. It has to be in queue. It has to be in queue. Oh my goodness, we're going to get into another trade. All right, we're going to close the polls in 1 minute from now. Oh my gosh, guys. Really? Poll's complete. 66 votes. Let's take it. All right. You jumped the gun? Oh no. Oh no. All right, so here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. We'll place it at 260. Wait, are we long or are we short? Mason, another poll. Long or short from 260? Come on. You late. I know this is the problem. This is the problem with because there is that delay on the stream as well. Like what you guys are seeing is 9 seconds behind what's actually happening. All right. We'll leave that up for 60 seconds. So everybody vote. Everybody vote. Long or short from 260? All right, guys. 10 more seconds and the poll will close. Get your votes in. Hey, thanks for the sub, Mark. Appreciate you. All right, Mason, close the poll. Oh, gosh, we're going long. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. 260 long. Stop at 250. Squanto, no, I wouldn't take any trade. The only trade that I would see right now we would need to see the flush, the retest for the short and the hole below 260 for me, or the break above 280 for the long above 280. Rice, this is why we can't have nice things. Oh boy, crack me up. Oh my goodness. This is Tradertainment. Yeah, Darth. I mean, this is the very... I mean, look. There's now a big order sitting at 240 popping up down there. So, I don't know. We're long. 2 contracts. I put a take profit in at 270. Sell. And we will just target 280 here. Whoa, 3. No thanks. What is going on here? Why are there so many orders? Get out of here. There we go. All right. I was like, wait, why? What is going on? All right. Since I don't want to be in this thing all night, we'll do something like this. That'll put us in profit on the evening if it does hit. If we lose, if this is a losing trade, that's going to be minus 800 on the evening. This will be the last trade tonight. We will live to fight another day. Oh, buddy, you dare me to do this again on Thursday? You want me to do a chat trades on Thursday? You mean Wednesday? Wednesday evening for me? Grumpy, it's a 50K. So we've got 2,000 in drawdown total. This trade actually makes sense structurally, right? Like if it's going to be successful, it should not get below 250. They bought, dump it. Indian Bird says, yeah. We'll see. We will see. But think of the children, Dar says. We'll see. I mean, the count's not going to die tonight. Like, it'll still be alive. It'll still be alive. But it will be we'll be right there. Oh, so the chat always goes long? It could look like pure death and chat will still go long, Dar says. I mean, it definitely doesn't look good. I'll say that. Like, I definitely would not be long. Again, nice short. Thank you, Andre says. I think it's interesting to see, like, because the majority said long, right? It's definitely interesting to see stuff like that. GS like, I voted short. Tommy said, I said no trade. Tocho, so there's a delay between what you're seeing on stream and what's happening in real time. But no, my data is not delayed. Real-time data. Darth's like, I'm that strange guy with 95% win rate, so you have 5% chance of beating you. Yeah, Obai, this is the chat account. Marcel, we are worse than Kramer. Should go with inverse whatever we choose. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. Nice, James. GG's. We'll see. It feels heavy right now. It definitely feels heavy. Like, I will say that. Like, it feels like more downside. I mean, you got central pivot lower at 238. Oh, guys. Gonna lose $800 on the session. Later, Piter. Enjoy your evening. Got 232 people in here right now. Guys, if you could, smash the like button for the big L's I'm taking on the stream tonight. Or the big L's the chat's taking, I suppose. Thanks for the sub, Freedom. Appreciate you. Let's see what we're at sub count wise. Oh, we are one away from 2,350. Unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you. Thanks for being involved in the chat as well. Selecting the trades. I'm still having a good time even though we're down. Yeah, freeware, like, it has been kind of weak, right? Like, we saw the same thing here that we saw in the high 70s where there was aggressive buying and it got absorbed. Now the aggressive selling looks to be getting a little bit absorbed. So we'll see. This trade will go tomorrow. Faraz says, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, if 270 gets tagged, if we hit that first TP, I'll move the stop to break even on the second contract. Tocho, there shouldn't be a delayed data. This is a My Funded Futures account. There should be no delayed data. No, freeware. There's no time decay. It's not like you don't have Theta or the Greeks or any of that. It'll go at least to 230. I mean, that move would make sense. That move would make total sense. Right? Buyers weren't able to push through resistance. Sellers absorbed. We've moved back below resistance. So a move down would make sense to me. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. Andres, I think 250. Oh, right to the stop? Yeah. Yeah, I could see that happening. Well, guys, hopefully this trade doesn't bunk out, but we have hit our goal. We have rolled over 2,350 subs. Thank you so much for everybody who hit that subscribe button. Unbelievable. Actually, unbelievable. Robert, like, I agree. I would like to see a downside move. Trader made, I think it was 2,312 was what we started today with. So we've gained, what, like 40 subs tonight? On a relatively slow night, that's pretty good. I mean, we have 220 people in here right now, which, thank you for tuning in tonight, guys. If you're new here and want to support the channel, considering that subscribe button. Also, we do have a free trading Discord called Level Up if you guys want to join. Link in the description down below the video. Lots of good traders in there, better traders than me. But everything's free. We're never going to sell you a course or a mentorship or anything. We're just trying to provide a nice, safe space for traders to hang out where you're not feeling pushed to purchase anything. There's no $2,000 course here. Everything is free. But I can't thank you all enough for tuning in each night. The support's been unreal. The Degen Den? Yeah. I should have called it the Degen Den. I can have that if I want, alright. Yeah, we'll see if it wants to have a move up here. Another test of like mid 260s would make sense to me as well. But I don't know. Oh, cheers, Grumpy. Yeah, I'm glad you're finding value in the channel, right? Like, not everybody's going to trade the same way as me. Everybody's different. Everybody's going to see the market differently. Thanks for the sub, Andrew. Appreciate you. Everybody's going to see the market differently. I just found something that works for me. And so I stick to it. If you're new here, don't copy my trades. You will get wrecked. Especially don't copy the chat's trades. You will get wrecked. Tonight is all the chat trading. Especially the chat trades. Lenny, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't think so. That deadline's coming up relatively quick. What do we got? A couple weeks till those tariffs, quote unquote, take effect. I'm sure they'll get pushed back at some point before that happens. But I think it's like August 1st or something like that when they're supposed to go into effect. I can't remember. A week before the deadline, and yes. Yeah. Yeah, they'll get pushed back, I'm sure. I'm sure they will. Oh my goodness, what are we doing, Naz? Let's go. All right, guys, this will be the last trade tonight. I don't know if I can do a 5-hour stream. So win or lose, this will be the last trade this evening, for sure. Oh yeah, Grumpy. I can't stress the importance of learning how to properly locate support and resistance enough, right? Like actual key levels to execute from. It's a game changer. Yeah, freeware. As far as tax implications are concerned, yeah, it's the 60-40 rule. It is tax incentivized to trade futures. And it's one line, right? Like it's one line that you're reading. The Buddha 20 to 80 for scaling is recommended. Crack me up, dude. Darth is on one tonight, guys. He is on one. Cracking me up. So what do you guys think for tomorrow night while we're waiting for the market to do something here, move one way or the other? Do you think we should continue to do this every consecutive stream? Thanks for the sub, Mike, by the way. Should we do this every stream until the account either fails or passes? Or should we space it out a little bit and let it breathe? Like, should we just restrict it to Sunday evenings or something like that and allow the account to survive more than 2 nights? Darth, you would just register as a non-professional. You don't need to do anything else other than register as a non-professional. All gas, no brakes. Andres, one of these streams this week, I'm gonna go over like a week's worth of price action to show you how I find my levels. It's relatively simple. Once you see what I do, you'll be like, really? This is how it is, and the price respects levels like that. But yes, it is actually pretty simple. You just do Sunday nights? Okay, yeah, we'll just do Sunday nights then. That's what we'll do. So that'll give us 4 before a rebill, technically, and we'll still be able to pass within 3 weeks if we do. Yeah, so if we hit profit on the next 3, we should be able to pass on that 3rd one and not hit rebill. Oh, Dorothy. I mean, you're basically explaining. I'm not gonna lie, you're basically explaining what my trading plan says each morning. what you're doing right there. You're basically explaining how I trade each morning. Pick a key level to execute from, based on price action, execute. The only difference would be is the chat would be picking, and I wouldn't be picking. Oh, chat. We are positive on the trade right now. Question is do we get to 270? You still have these orders resting up here at 280. So this could be a full target. We'll see what happens. Trader mate, I just want to note that I said 256 long. Let's see. See if we can get up to 270. If we get up to 270, that's a positive trade regardless. It's at least $200 tapped into that account negative balance right now. We move the second contract stop to break even, and we let it ride. So we would be up $200 on the session if we got both targets here. Koba 264 will give it a hard time. Oh, I expect sellers to try and defend this area. These low 260s. 100%. I mean, structurally, what this looks like to me is the break of 260, the retest for the short entry. That's what it's looking like to me. Whether that plays out or not, I don't know. But price is definitely moving down easier than it's moving up right now, which tells me sellers have control currently. Yeah, Freeware, go ahead. I mean, are we gonna take an $800 L tonight on stream? I mean, ES is looking like it wants 63.38 to me. That's still 2 more points lower. That's definitely gonna grab our stop out on NQ if it makes that move. If it holds 63.40, we're in pretty good shape. But it's looking like day traders like getting cooked. Yeah, this feels like it definitely feels heavier than we're going to see a pump anytime soon. That's for sure. The buy up does not look like it's coming. Let's put it that way. No, but I fully intended, right? When I started this thing, I fully intended on kissing $108 goodbye, right? Like I fully intended on it. I just thought it would be fun. It would have you guys involved. There would be a possible, you know, gift at the end of it, so to speak. Hey, thanks for the sub, Jonathan. Appreciate you. But like this is what I anticipated. This is what's guys, in every single stream that I've seen something similar to this happen, the account's usually blown within 15 minutes. So you guys have actually done well, all things considered. Yeah, Freeware, this is a My Fun and Futures account. This is just an evaluation, right? It's a chat chooses the trade, and any profits, if the chat or if this account reaches funded level and reaches payout, will go back into the chat, right? I won't keep any of the profits off this account. Oh, yeah, Lenny. I mean, My Fun and Futures is great. Take Profit Trader's great. I've never seen anybody be refused payouts from either one, really. Lucid's a new up-and-comer in the space, but they're kind of limited on the platforms that you can trade with them. Impulse waiver. Next time, take the opposite side of the chat. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hey, thanks for the sub, Chubbs. Appreciate you. Yeah, day trader. Take Profit Trader's nice. Oh, 5 days to trade, Lenny. Yeah, if that's an issue for you, it's fine. But if you think about it, even at the 5 days to trade, say you make, if you can get past the buffer, you can request a withdrawal day one. So 6 days to pay out. That's actually better than Top Step. If you think about it, it's shorter time frame till a payout. So you just have to look at it from all angles, right? Like, yes, you're in evaluation a little bit longer than Top Step. However, payout comes quicker overall, or it's possible to get paid out quicker overall. All right, there's pros and cons to all of them. There's no one perfect firm. Fade the chat, PG says. Well, I mean, if you take into account, right, that 90, well, I don't even know if 90% is that. 90% of traders fail is what they say. I think it's probably higher than that. But yeah, I think it's probably closer to 95% of traders fail. So yeah, in an ideal world, you definitely should probably fade any community chat, right? Yeah, the no activation fee also helps day trader. You're right. You're right. So Top Step 50K all in, I think is like $200, right? What I mean, I don't know what their deals are now. I haven't, like I said, I haven't traded an evaluation or combine in a while. But I think it was $50 for the purchase of the, or $49 for the purchase of the eval, then $149 for the activation with Top Step. Is what it was last I checked. Next Sunday, fade Wesley's chat. Oh yeah, Aaron T. Like, there's some people that probably got lucky those first few days that they were trading, right? And they were like, "Oh, this is so easy." But you're right. Probably a month or two down the line, they hit the reality where like, "Oh, yeah, I blew it all," kind of deal. So you're probably right. I think my buddy Goose told me stats one time as far as the prop firm space is concerned, right? 95% of traders never pass an eval. And then of that 5% that do pass, only another 5% ever reached payout. So you think about that, those kind of numbers, and like it kind of makes sense. Yeah, Fletch, 95%. Yeah, Max. So I'm sure what they do is it's not like per individual, right? Like, because an individual can purchase 1,000 accounts and pass one here and there, right? I'm sure it's just a total number behind the scenes. So they probably just have a total number of accounts and a total number of passed, and divide the total number of passed by the total number of accounts, and that's where they get their figures probably. Oh, Indian Bird never passed any. You're 0 for 2. Look, guys, prop trading is hard, right? Like it's very, very difficult. You're put under these tight restrictions, these tight rules. It makes it very difficult to actually trade. They do that on purpose, right? Like they're in the business of making money, and that's the way they can make money, is just failures, right? So just keep that in mind. Like, prop trading is the most difficult trading you will ever experience. But if you can successfully navigate the prop firm space, there's zero reason why your personal account shouldn't excel. Zero reason. Oh, looks like we're about to take the full stop here on this one as well. Yeah, Freeware, like, as long as you take it slow and treat the props as a learning tool, right? They do force you to put really tight risk management restrictions on your trading. So yeah, it's better to purchase a prop account than it is to sink $4,000 into a personal and lose $4 grand, right? Queen longs? I don't know. We're long right now on the chat trades account. I'm not in love with it. It feels like we're probably going to fall back to the middle of the range. You know, back down here to like 240-ish, 238. Somewhere around there. ES looks like it's got another 2 points of downside. Could it bounce from here? Yeah, it definitely could, but I don't know that I would be getting in a long from here. All right, you're trading right back into resistance. Darth, chat always goes long no matter what. Faye. So many people say 90+% of traders lose, but yet there's so many traders out there. I think so. Like there's a lot of traders who try as well and don't tell anybody that they're trying and give up, right? Like bust an account and just give up. Then there's those traders that try for 10 years and say they're a trader and still aren't profitable after 10 years, you know? So it'd be really hard to get the actual numbers on that. I would think. But I can see 90% being real, right? Like a lot of people see what's happening in the online trading space and see these really big numbers, and so they try it out. Oh, it looks so easy, right? No, that's not how it is. Or they run into the trader online who says, "Oh, follow my 90% win rate strategy," you know? But the fact of the matter is that everybody's different. Or they post those videos in a only up market, right? And now that the market's turned to the downside, what happens to that strategy? Well, now that strategy is a 20% win rate. But yeah, at the end of the day, trading is all about risk management and discipline, right? Like have good risk management and you can win. You only need to be a 30% hit rate on your wins. Technically, as long as you let your winners run and you have tight risk management, you can be profitable. Yeah, for the most part, Faye, you're right. For the most part, you're right. Like there's a lot of, I mean, it's slimy in the trader niche out there on YouTube for sure. Yeah, Darth, like that's what you do. The first trade goes green, you just set a bottom line. It's kind of like it's almost like you're at the casino, right? Like you go in with $500. Your first gamble nets you $200. Okay, my bottom line is now what I walked in with, right? Like it's now $500. I'm not going to go red no matter what. Then your next gamble hits. Now you're up $900. Okay, now my bottom line is $600. Now I have $300 technically to gamble. And I've locked in $100 profit, and you just don't let it go beyond that. The problem that people run into is they let it go beyond that point. They feel like, oh, I'm up $900. Now I just gave back $300. I need to make that $300 back. And then they take another loss. You know? And then it's just an endless cycle. But if you're green on the day after your first trade, there's zero reason to let it go red. Zero reason. Have the discipline to walk away after that. For sure. That's how you become a profitable trader. Oh, 100% Obaid. 100%. Sean, so I use delayed financial juice right now. That's what I use for news. It's not great. It's not great. They are very, very late. Very, very delayed on their release of data. Damien. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I trade Globex sessions starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern, Sunday through Thursday night for me. But yeah, feel free to join. We got a nice community here, man. The chat's amazing. The vibes are always high. It's a good trading channel. We're not selling you a course or a mentorship or anything like that. Just a nice chill place to hang out and talk trading. That's all. I'm not going to be pumping affiliate links in your face all the time. None of that. I do have affiliate links, but they're buried in the description of my videos. And they're only there if you're ready to purchase an eval and want to support the channel. You sell Buddha coins? Darth is on one. 5 for $20. Wow, the stream actually picked up. We're almost at 2K views. Granted, I've been on for 4 hours, but I'm actually shocked. The market's been dead. Yeah, Levi, I'm thinking we get stopped out here. Later, Lenny. Enjoy your evening. Get some rest. I know, Sean. It's bad. Chubbs, you're starting today. You're staying in your room until you make your first 10,000. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if I would recommend doing that. Don't stay in your room. Get out and touch some grass for sure. Don't stay in your room for that long. I will never recommend that. That could get messy, yeah. Yeah, Chubbs, you'll definitely need, like, you need your mind kind of at peak operating performance. You lock yourself in your room, it won't be. Guys, could you imagine? Could you imagine sitting in the room until you made $10,000 trading? Wow. Yeah, you'll go crazy, Chubbs. You'll go crazy. Don't do it. I highly recommend going outside and touching grass from time to time. Highly recommend it. Max is like, I go crazy after 2 hours. Yeah, I mean, guys, we're watching candles print up and down. It's nothing that exhilarating, right? The only thing that's exhilarating is when you're making money. But man, the more you stare at the charts, the more you're tempted to click those buttons, and the easier it's going to be to lose that money. Yeah, Chubbs, the trader space, it's not that, right? It's what you're not seeing behind the scenes that's the issue in this space, unfortunately. Hey, thanks for the sub, Be Cool, appreciate you. You gotta understand, those guys are raking it in affiliate commissions. Being given free accounts, probably. And so that's not the reality for most people. What you see online is not the reality for most people. Hey, nice, Isaac. GG's. Like, take it slow. If you're just a beginning trader, take it slow. If there's one thing I can recommend, the whole copy trading 20 accounts thing I've seen it ruin people's lives chasing that golden nugget, and it never works out well. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not. Take it slow, build an account slowly, prove to yourself that you can hang on to one account before you even think about purchasing a second. Oh, GG, good game, good gains. It's a trades by Matt Discord thing. yeah, Levi, you're right. Yeah, prove to yourself you can hang on to one account before you ever think, hey, I'm going to purchase 5 or 10 of these things. Damien, I never used MetaTrader. Hey, chat, anybody in the chat use MetaTrader? Chubbs, if you want my honest opinion, if you're starting a personal account, don't start it with anything less than $2 grand. $2,000. If you're looking to trade futures, don't start it with anything less than $2,000. If you want my honest opinion. And even that, be prepared to lose that $2,000 as well. Like, have it be $2,000 that you're comfortable losing. Like, put it this way. My backstory. I was a business analyst, a corporate business analyst, before I ever started trading. And I made sure that I had 2 years worth of finances taken care of before I ever even started trading. Or, you know, when I tried to go full time and just trade, I had 2 years worth of me being able to cover all my bills, living expenses, and everything before I decided, hey, this is what I'm going to do. So just keep that in mind. Oh, looks like we're about to get stopped out again, guys. Oh, nice, Levi. All right, we took the stop out there. Well, chat, we are down $800 this evening. $800 on the account. So, Chubbs, if that's not motivation enough right there, just in a few hours tonight, we're down to $800. Granted, that's a little more size, right? Than you'll be trading. But that's how quickly it can go. Well, chat. The chat did not trade well this evening. The chat did not trade well. However, the account is still alive. After commissions, down $818.72 tonight. We're going to call it there for the evening. We're not getting into another trade. Damien, this is the Nasdaq futures. NQ. Ticker symbol NQ. Sean, you faded the chat. Yeah. Then it worked out well for you. But this is the Nasdaq futures that we're on tonight. Go short. Yeah, Levi. No, I'm good. I'm not getting into another trade. Faye, no, because this is an evaluation. You don't want to be in these things forever. This account, I'm not gonna lie to you. I anticipated this, honestly failing all the way tonight. Is what I came into tonight expecting. So I fully anticipated this account blowing. It still has another $1,200 in drawdown, so there's still plenty of room to make it back on the next one. The next chat trades will be next Sunday evening. We'll just do it once a week. All profits that are made on this, if this account passes and reaches payout, will go to the chat. So, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Vibes were high, even though we were down on the account tonight. We can make it back. We'll make it back. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Those of you that are new here, thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for all the love and support. If you're interested in a free trading community, it's called Level Up. Link in the description down below the video. Feel free to join. Lots of good traders in there. Guys, get some rest tonight. Don't trade these choppy markets. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. Peace.